guys, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I want to talk about money and all the different ways you can make it. And no, I'm not talking about Grubhub. I'm not talking about doing Postmates or Instacart. None of that stuff. This is income that you can do at home, online, on your phone, or on your computer without leaving the door. And so if you're interested in learning how I make extra money, I would definitely keep watching.
Okay guys, so this is what Survey Junkie looks like. This is the first way that I started to make extra money on the side. Now this one definitely isn't my favorite. This will probably be my least favorite out of them, just because it takes a lot longer to earn more money than some of the others, which I will get into later. But this is what it is, and basically it's a website where you can go ahead and take surveys about a whole bunch of different products, and honestly just a whole bunch of things just in general. So this is what it looks like when you first log in. They have this thing called Survey Medley up, and from what I'm getting is that it looks like it's kind of like a poll. It asks a few questions and then you get a few points from it. I'm going to exit out of that for this video. This is what it looks like once you've gotten rid of the Survey Medley. You can see it here with the red. So you can see it's 7 questions, it's 2 minutes, and you get 6 points. So it's like a quick few points that you can get. On the left is your dashboard, so you can see that I have 56 points, which is equivalent to 56 cents. And it shows my lifetime points as well as 5,091 points. So if you're looking at the top, back kind of in the middle, it looks like they're showcasing just a couple surveys. They may have different things here, but as right now it's just showing 2 surveys that I could potentially take. Then it shows the Survey Medley and then different survey opportunities. And I believe these are through third parties, so I don't know too much about that. I don't do that just because you never know. As far as the third parties, you may get a whole bunch of junk, and I just don't want to mess with that. So I just recommend doing the surveys. Under that, you have a whole bunch of surveys that you can take. You can kind of get an idea of how many points and how long each survey is going to take. And so obviously if I was on a time crunch, I'm going to choose these 2 surveys over this one, just because for the same amount of time you're getting 5 points versus 80 points, and that will just kind of help get to the $5 faster. But sometimes there's not a lot of surveys offered here. Sometimes there's a lot. It just depends, and as they fill up, they're going to go away. And that's another thing, is that some surveys you're going to take and you're not going to be qualified, so it's going to basically take you out of it. It will give you a portion. That is because you don't fit the demographic of what that creator of that survey is looking for. The other way that you'd no longer be able to take the survey is if the survey fills up. So if a lot of people enter or complete it, then they may not have room for you to finish it, but they will give you partial points. Survey Junkie does give you money through PayPal. They will transfer it to your account instantly as soon as you hit redeem. You don't have to redeem it at $5. I just do that because that's the soonest I can get money in my account. But if you wanted to wait until $10 or $15, just so you're not having so many transfers into your account, you can definitely do that. There is no limit to how many surveys you can take. I do know a lot of them, though, they make you finish it in one setting. So just make sure that you have that set aside time, so that way you don't have to lose out on that survey and the points. As you can see, this one is 35 minutes long and it's 140 points, so that would put you at basically $1.40, which is a lot closer than some of these other surveys are. And then let me just show you, here is my points, so you can also track it that way. It shows how many points you currently have and how many more you need to redeem that $5. And then you also have a history here. And these, you can tell, are the ones that I have either been no longer eligible for, or the surveys filled up, and so they were able to give me at least portion. But this one at the bottom on 428, I was given 25 points, so that one went through fully. But that is pretty much what Survey Junkie is. like I said, it does take longer. Sometimes they do have promotional events, and so sometimes they will offer more points if you do so many surveys each day, but for the most part, you just have to fill out these surveys, and then once you hit 500 points, you will then be able to redeem that money, send it to your PayPal, and then you can do whatever you want with that money once it's sent. Moving on to user testing. This is the main one I use, and I love user testing so much. What user testing is a website or app, if you're on your phone or a tablet, any device that you're on. You go on this site, and brands and different companies want to gain insight and your thoughts, your opinions on maybe their websites, their own products itself, their branding, and what you would change about it. They just want to better their product, their branding, their websites, whatever they're wanting you to test, to make it easier for their customers, to make it better for their customers, see if there's any issues that need to be resolved, and just make it better for both the user and the creator. And so you can use it for your iPhone. As you can see, the first one is for iPhone. You can use it on your Mac or Windows computer. You can also do it on tablets. Just depends on what comes up and what's available for you to take. This also goes through PayPal, but it does take 7 days for it to go into your PayPal account. The great thing about user testing is that once you complete a test, you get $10. The only exception is if you were to misuse it, so if you were not answering or not following directions truthfully, basically not following the guidelines in order to earn that $10, or if the test fills up, like Survey Junkie. But I've only had that happen 2 times, and I've done plenty of these. So they are usually about 10 to 15 minutes long, depending on the test. I think one time I had it for 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, but that was also because I was going at my own speed. It does depend on how fast you go. The other thing is that usually you have to complete these in one setting too, so make sure you have the time. A disclaimer for user testing is that it does record your screen and your voice, and that is just to see how you navigate maybe their website or how you try to get to a certain part of the website or certain way to view the product, and to hear your voice. The reason why they want to hear your voice is to hear how you're thinking. They want you to think out loud. So as you're navigating, say, a website and you're having issues, they want you to voice your thoughts and voice your opinions as you are going through that at that specific time. So that way they can see on your screen if you're having any issues and doing something and you don't like it, they can tell exactly what you are referring to. But I really love user testing. Like I said, it does take 7 days for them to transfer the $10 into your PayPal account, but they do it to the exact minute. So on January 8th at 4:37, there was that $10 transferred into my PayPal. I've never had an issue with any of these not giving my money. And as you can tell, some of them do rate your test. I have not had any that have been negatively rated, but you do want to make sure you're honest, because if the creator of that test does rate you negatively, it can deter other creators from allowing you to test their prototype or whatever they're wanting you to test. Another great thing is that if you are interested, you are able to do live interviews. It's more so for you to physically speak with the creator or whoever is in charge of the test. I don't know if they send you products or whatnot, but for a 30-minute interview, they will pay you $30, and for 60-minute interviews, they will pay you $60. Now, because of my social anxiety and being an introvert, I don't do that. I just do these tests that take about 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes usually, and I get the $10, and I'm okay with that. But on the completed tests, I will show you again. I have been paid and done so many tests, so I feel like I'm not missing out too much on that money, but that is a quick option for you to gain more money, is by doing those live interviews. And then, like I said, you can use it on your phone, tablet, computer, laptop, whatever device you feel most comfortable. Some of them, like these iPhone ones, are only going to allow you to use it on the iPhone. So usually they'll ask you, do you have an iPhone or Android? And if you say Android, you'll automatically be disqualified and removed from that test. Alright, so the next way I've started to make income on the side is through investing. So it's not cash, it is through investing in stocks, and I use Robinhood. I found out about it through Pennies Not Perfection, and basically I feel like it's a great way for you to get your feet wet or get started investing if you're a beginner or really have little to no knowledge on investing. And they have a great incentive for people to join where you can get a free stock literally at no charge. I'll put my link down below in case you want to join through me. So now I'm going to take you through what the app looks like. What I like about Robinhood is that they allow secure access using my thumbprint, so I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so this is what it looks like when you first log in. You have the amount that you're investing, how the stocks are doing in a graph, and then your actual stocks that you have invested, and their like rate. I don't know if that's the technical term. I'll show you the rest of it in a minute as far as what the homepage looks like. Right now I'm going to take you through a couple other benefits through the app. I haven't really researched what cash management is, but maybe that's something that would interest you. And then you can also browse different companies for stocks. So as I'm scrolling down in the you'll see a watch list, and that's where you can kind of see how other companies are doing in the stock market for possible future investing. So the next app I use to make money is Fetch, and that's where you can upload receipts, earn points that you can then redeem for gift cards. And so at the very top, they'll have certain brands that they are kind of promoting or affiliated with, and you'll earn bonus points for any items. And then at the bottom, as I'm scrolling down, you can see special offers. So because of 4th of July, I'm guessing that's why they have a lot of alcohol that you can earn bonus points on. The blue button, that's where you would check for any online transactions, including Amazon. And then the next button would be to upload your receipt from store purchases. And I'll show you in a second what that looks like. But it's really easy. If the receipt is really long, you'll just snap multiple pictures, and then it will upload it into your account, basically. Going into the rewards, you can kind of get an idea of what they offer. They have different categories too that you can search through, and you can always go to points available to see what you can redeem for at that specific moment with your current points. And of course, your reward section is where you're going to see your rewards that you have redeemed. I'm showing you here my receipt so you can kind of see what points I've earned and for how much and what places I have scanned. And then they have like a spending graph, and it's really cool. So the next app is through Drop, and it's very similar, but you have to shop in the app or in store. So at the top you can see you can sort and filter by category. So this is just the options. You can kind of filter out stores or companies. You can do it by certain types of items, and then when you pull up the search bar, you can kind of see different offers that they're recommending for you. As I scroll down on the main page, you can see the most popular. They also offer deals, so not only do you receive points at certain companies and brands, but you also get like deals, so maybe coupons or sales. They also offer boosted offers, which are like temporary sales where they offer more points than usual. They also have subscriptions that you can earn a lot of points for, and then you can also search for companies just to see how many points you can receive and if they even are affiliated with Drop. So they used to have Bed or not Bed Bath & Beyond, Bath & Body Works and Target, but they don't have those anymore. They do currently have Walmart, but it is paused. Now, a new thing that I've noticed in Drop is that they have games. I'm not sure how new this is, but at least for me, I find it pretty new, and they have all sorts of games that you can choose. You install them, and then if you meet the levels or goals that they want you to accomplish, then they will reward you points. This is the deal section that just shows you promotions that they are having through different companies, and then you can also do surveys. This is the reward section, so you can choose any of these gift cards once you are eligible. They used to be at like $5 and $10, but they recently changed it to $25 as a starting. So I clicked on my total points, which is 12,150, and it just takes me to the page where I have all my points, shows me where I've earned my points, how much, and when I earned them. Going back to the games, I'm just going to show you kind of what it looks like when you click on one. So this shows that I have to be a new player, I have to beat a level 11, and then it just tells you a time frame. So this is what it looks like when I click on the app, and I downloaded this like 2 days ago, and I'm almost at level 11, so I should get the points in no time. So once I've downloaded a game, once I know I've met that goal, or if I don't make that goal, I usually just remove the app or the game once I'm done. I don't usually use a lot of games on my phone to begin with, but because there's so many games that they offer, I usually just remove them once I've completed the goal. And this just kind of shows you what the game looks like, so you're just matching the different emojis, and I find it's really cute because it has different Disney characters on. So now I'm going to take you to another app or a game that I am trying to earn points for. This is Coindozer, and it's kind of addicting. It's kind of boring and simple in a way, but yet it's been addicting for me. But basically you're just trying to get the coins to fall off, and then you earn like points or something once you've had so many coins fall off. So this is what it looks like. So I've noticed on this game particularly, every now and then it will offer a way to get free coins or whatever the incentive may be, but you have to go out of the app or do certain things, and I'm just not about that, and so I've just been ignoring that. Just know it's not required, and you can just avoid that. I just wanted to put that out there. And I will sit through ads to get coins and whatnot. I'm just not going to be going through all those different apps. You can if you want to, but it's not necessarily. But these games are just a great way to speed up the process to earning gift cards. The last thing I want to mention is Honey, and that is a free extension browser. Many YouTubers talk about it. I'm sure you've heard of it, and I finally bit the bullet and downloaded it because I wanted to see for myself, and I love saving money. I love coupons and basically getting the best deal and maximizing my dollar. And so when you log into Honey, you have it up on your browser, this is what pops up first. You can see they have, it looks to me maybe popular or trending companies or brands, and it looks like 1 to 2 like activation rates for the gold balance, and that's kind of like a rewards point system. Once you earn 1,000 gold, Honey Gold, then you'll get a $10 gift card, and you can redeem it with whatever company from the options you choose from. From what I remember, when I have chosen mine, I chose Amazon, but they had quite a few options. The one thing I hate is when companies have reward systems like this where you can choose gift cards and the options are either very limited or the options are places you do not shop or do not even know. You're not even familiar with them. And so I like that Honey offers many of those. And here you can see what my current balance is. So I am at 243 with 1 gold pending. So I am about 1/5 of the way through. Here you can also search for certain stores, brands, or companies, and then you can follow them. I'm sure that's where they will notify you or You can kind of keep up to date on any activation rates that Honey may offer. The little person icon will take you kind of to your account page. You have an option to do certain things to earn more Honey Gold. And then this is where you will actually redeem your Honey Gold for a gift card. Like I said, the gold minimum to redeem a gift card is $1,000, and that's for a $10 gift card. This is just a description, and then you have a referral link that you can share with your friends and family. So I will put my link down for you guys if you want, and that will get you guys $5 or 500 Honey Gold. But I love Honey. The main thing that I like about Honey, and I know I didn't mention this, and I should have mentioned it sooner, is that when you are on a website, let's say Kohl's, because I do shop there a lot for gifts, and they just allow you to stack coupons, and so a lot of times it just really works for towards helping save money for me. So in Kohl's, if I were to get a shirt and they have a sale going on, so it's automatically deducted $5 off that shirt. Kohl's has a lot of promotions going on at once, and so you may not know all of the coupons or promotions to add to your cart. So Honey takes everything, all the feedback from Honey users, as well as what they find online, and they put it into their browser. And they will automatically apply them to your items, and if they apply, they will apply the discount or whatever promotion they have. So sometimes, I know for me, I know in the past, not so more recently, because with me trying to save for my financial goals, I am on top of my money, but in the past I have forgotten to apply a code, and I've gotten not the best deal that I know I could have, and so they'll make it so much easier for you where you don't have to remember all these codes and do a copy and paste or search for them. They save you so much time on that effort, and so that's why I also love Honey. Like I said, I know a lot of YouTubers talk about it, but I genuinely love Honey. I've referred it to my parents, and that's helped them. I love saving money, and I appreciate that not only can I save money with Honey, but then I can also earn points towards gift cards.
Okay, so those are the 6 ways that I make money every single month. Some of them are going to be kind of cash going straight to your bank account. Some of them are going to be through gift cards, but I still consider that extra income, and I am all for gift cards, PayPal, whatever it may be. I am not picky about any of that. And so I hope this has helped you guys, maybe gave you a little bit more information or insight on websites or any of these platforms that you weren't really familiar with. And I also hope you guys just like the content in general. If you did, make sure you like this video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any questions on any of these platforms or any concerns. I'd be happy to help you guys with those. Let me know if you're using any of these already, because I would love to know if it's helped save you money or helped you earn more money. And make sure you guys subscribe so that way you can see more videos like this in the future for budgeting and money tips and advice that I have learned throughout my years of adulthood. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.